Hello, everyone. We're back. Look at that. I lowered the music volume and everything. We are back, and I think one of my IEMs is kind of breaking. It's occasionally like, oh man, it's crackling so bad. What is going on with you? I mean, I did drop this thing a ton. Okay, that's better. Dropped it, rolled the chair over it, all sorts of stuff. They're very cheap, but still a great step up in audio quality from like the over-the-ear headphones. For me, at least, the in-ear monitors work really well. Nice sound. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're six tabling already. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. The $50 grant. Good king, queen. Blame it on my ADD and blame it on my habitat. All habits that. Ecstasy and yay. Minimum wage. Percent of the ways that I got paid, the other 90% I gotta take to the grave. Take down a pot right there in the grant. Little itty bitty splash pot here in the cash game, 50 NL. We'll just fold it. I don't need to feel like we have to go after it with the 9-7-0, I don't think. In the big blind we would be defending, but small blind, nah. We would have flopped bottom pair and open ender here. We could go either way here. Let's just call with king queen O. Peace of mind. Straight. I'm on my way. Get on my way. Get out my way. I'm running late. What can I say? Maybe we should be doing more 3-betting than flatting there, but I think a flat once in a while is probably fine. I don't know cash game ranges too well. You don't spend too much time in tournaments 100 big blinds plus deep. It happens, but not my wheelhouse. We will probably close this cash game table and enter a new one. Let's raise here with the 10-9 suited. And we'll join a new table because that one's down to 2 players. We prefer to be a little bit at a little bit more populated table. Well, we opened up the same table again, so 6-4 suited. Check. We don't want to be check raised here. Turn brings us an open ender. My grandma's smiling down on me like that boy got bars. Okay, okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify too. All right, this headphone's gonna drive me crazy. Come on, what's going on here? Race here with Jack 10-0. No, stop it. Okay. Maybe it's better. A little bit better. Ace 10 suited here. Raise here. Hey, the music doesn't seem too loud tonight. Congrats. I know. It's personal growth. Thank you. I'd like to thank my hands for lowering the volume. Man. Like, see, here's the thing. I'm uncapped, so you can like get fucked. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm doing that shit on the principle of the thing. These people betting out one big blind. Get out of my pot. Sanity. I should pre-register the Benjamin before I forget. It's good to get into these early at the moment because I believe. Let me make sure is or maybe priority satellite pass is not going on anymore. Now that I think about it, I think there is no priority satellite pass. So I think I will not be entering the Benjamin right away. I don't want to enter it super late either, but we'll chill for a moment. Raise the eights after the limp. Player limp calls. Flop a set. No action beyond that, sadly. This might be a bit against my better judgment, but we're going to be all in here with ace queen suited. So raise the 4 big blinds and a flat. Now we get through. King's here in the satellite. Here we got an ace. Check raises and then check raises. King's here 3 ways. Brains fried from the sack. Life is a lesson. You learn it when you're through. Know why you wanna hate me? I know why you wanna hate me, 'cause hate is all the world has even seen lately. Let's flat here with ace 3 of diamonds. With our beautiful diamond hand, we find a not so beautiful non-diamond flop. We've got a gut shot. Oh, we'll fold the pot. Ace is here up against King Jack. They don't want to see their ace. They don't see it. World has even seen lately. It's just limp here. Ace 8 takes out the 7-6 suited in the satellite here. Jack 9 suited for the rest versus queens. Again, they don't want to see their queen. They don't see it. They make it straight, though. A bit unnecessary. Wow, we limped here. We'll limp call with 9-8 suited. Out of position and gin flop. Player calls king on the turn. Queen 9 gets there, ace queen gets there, but we're gonna get enough 2-pair hands to stack off against us that we're just gonna jam turn here. SPR is a bit weird. It's 1.1 essentially, 1.15. We're shipping it in. Jack 9 of spades, hold. Bounty mine. Raise here with ace-6 offsuit, and we'll take that one down. Bounty mine in the $20 uppercut PKO. A nice stack. Let's raise here with ace-3 suited. Here we're c-betting. Player bet into me. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Stick it in their eye next time. Should I said I would do it out of principle. Good luck, bro, from Chile. Hey, thank you for watching from Chile. That's very nice. Love to have viewers from different locales. Welcome, welcome. I'm alone in my house. I'm out on the town. Bottom of the bottle. Bluffing turn here. We checked back on flop and then they checked turn. We decided to go for a big bet. Queen 4. Raise here. He's working tonight. We're gonna jam here probably. Get that one through. Do we just jam here? Yeah. Good luck us. Shorty calls. Look what you found. Yeah. Up against 6-4 of clubs. Ace in the flop, and we got him. 10 of 17 here, still work to be done. All right, we're gonna sit out all cash. Next hand. Getting 3-bet here. We're just gonna fold the ace jack O. And 50 NL, people not really 3-betting light too much. We got a couple of MTT hands to see through here. First, we're gonna check the 7-5 suited. Check raise here. We'll just bet now, I think. Cool. All right, one more hand here. We got ace 5 in the small blind, and this player is tanking forever, eating into my break. They already left for theirs, I guess. Could have been kind enough to pre-click the fold button. Let's just call here versus a stack that covers us. We don't really want to inflate the pot a ton. Interesting. We check. They check. I'm gonna check again. Gonna check once more. I call. I got ace high, brother. Chop it up. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we're back. Race here with King 10. All right. We know what kind of player we're up against now. Ace 10. Okay. I don't know. Probably should just fold. I needed to see. I have them marked as passive and I call it a river bet because I'm a fool. Honestly, just a little surprised that they don't bet turn with there being 3 spades out there. Maybe we're looking to check raise the turn. That's mainly why I call it river, is because I think like a lot of fish, when they hit their ace, they just lead. But, you know, joke's on me. They got me. Raising here in the Lincoln. We raised ace queen here in the Lincoln. Flop is ace queen king. We limped here with 10-9 suited. We're gonna call and take a multi-way flop here with the suited connectors. Unfortunately, not a flop straight like with the last time we did this. So you know, game's bullshit. Holy cow! Talk about your flop straights. Wow. Nice hand. You gotta hit him with the nice hand with a flop straight flush. Few times been around that track, but it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause I ain't no holla back girl. I ain't no holla back girl. Raising here in the cash game. Raise 2 hands blind versus blind. Just take him down. Let's raise here at 10-9 suited. Getting 3-bet, huh? All right, let's call. Depending, I mean, as long as this person doesn't come in. We'll call here. 10-9 of hearts. Flop comes 7-3-7. Unfortunately, going to be a check fold. We like 1 card on this board. They're going to check back like they're kings and aces sometimes. Hoping that we just catch a piece. We don't have a 7 very often. They're not vulnerable if they have the huge pairs, so we shouldn't like really get too excited if we see them check back. Of course, it's better than them betting. Time's been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen. So holla back, girl. They check all the way down to the river and bet here. King Jack. 10-9. 7-8. It's just we just lose to too much. Can't justify it. Can justify this raise though. Ace-9 we raise, they call. Flop is queen, queen, 7. We'll see bet. Okay. I don't really love calling 4 more big blinds out of position, but we'll call with 10-9 of spades. Check here. And prepare to check fold and be angry. Yeah. Kings versus ace jack here. The kings are gonna double. No. Cursed them. Raise the aces here. Boo. I meant to raise there and I folded. I hit the wrong button. The problem with new hotkeys. It's okay, we wouldn't have hit anything necessarily huge, so we'll fold here. We're 14 to 15 though. We need to find a double soon in this satellite, ideally. King Jack might be it. don't know. Versus EP limp, I don't really like it though. Maybe we just complete here. I think we probably just complete. 2 limps though. Still just gonna complete, but I kind of hate it. Top pair. Bet, you should bet. Of course, the second pair now is 2 of them. Love it. There's a lot of draws, so. Wait for me to come home. Down here, we're gonna raise. Yes, so. Yeah, we'll jam. Jam gets through. Jacks, we get 3 bet here. Jacks on king 7-6. Keep this love in a photograph. Make these memories for us. Raise here. King Jack suited. Mm-hmm. For me to come home. Yeah, we'll defend our 9-4 suited. Bruh. 36 and 7. Raising here with ace queen. Player limp calls. Flop is king, king, deuce. We see bet, they call. 7 on the turn. They check. We're gonna check. 7 on the river. They check. Or they bet. Block diamonds, doesn't matter. They're gonna value bet some worse. I've got ace king. I'm gonna bluff. Nah, this seems like a silly place to bluff. Seems under stabbed by them, to be quite honest. I changed my mind mid click there. Hopefully saved myself some chips as a result. Thought maybe we could bluff off like a middle pair like this trying to get called by an ace. It's possible. But we probably have better hands to bluff than ace high. Do we? I don't know. Let's raise here with ace 10 of diamonds. Big blind calls. Limper calls as well. Flop is 3-6-6. We bet and we get raised. Okay. Here we raised bluff ISO'd from pre-flop. Player immediately calls. This guy is like sticky, and I don't know if they're just having it because I'm just running into them stealing these spots from us in spots where like I'm applying aggression. Guess we'll fold here. They say we fold. We would have a limp. Got pocket fives here. We would not have one, by the way. We'll call one with pocket fives here. Bet check bet. You bet pot on the river. Okay. Raising here with pocket fives. And here, ace queen suited. Here we flop a set. Ace queen suited got through. Raise the set of fives, they fold. We got king nine suited here. We'll win a small one in the grants. King nine gets there against king jack. Cool. Just all in here. Ace four of spades, we ship it. All in here with king queen as well. King queen called by ace 10. Not looking great. That's us done in the $10 satellite. We get it through in the grants. Let's try limping here. I think I stop again hearing this guy is sticky. Like, did I just walk by my ex-girlfriend's bedroom? What happened here? I see what you're saying, Tom. Trying to get away with a limp. Can we do it? What do you think, Yvonne? We'll take a flop. We take a flop. There's an ace on the flop. We'll stab once. Right now. Gets it done. I was gonna say that worked so well, let's try it again, but we don't get the chance to limp here. Da 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 da. You know I'm mobbing with the D-R-E. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hope you're doing well, Tom. Hold up. Hey, hey. All right, let's get into the Benjamin here. We're not gonna have much time to waste as we pick up Ace King suited on our very first hand. Two players call, and the flop is an ace and two clubs. That flop here on King 5 out. Big call. Or check turn. We'll bet the river. See my Murray and walking away. This guy has 74 hands and a 4% VPIP. Pocket fours, flop is King 10 Jack. Somehow we got to see a turn card here for 5 ways. I used to know. This is, I'm calling here, but this is dangerous because this could be a blocker bet from like a better flush draw, so we have to be a little careful here. But like, even when we hit our flush, we might not be good. Yeah, man, always good to see you too. All right, we'll just fold now. See betting here, the King Jack. Duplicate 4 on the turn will just get me to fold. Yeah, this was a better flush draw. Like nailed it exactly. So like we would have had to be careful if another spade came off. But we knew, right? They do that with they did the one big blind bet with the draw, so we know what's going on. As long as we're actually able to get away when it's our time to do so, it's a good thing. We can beat the sevens. So I've been looking for a split keyboard. I feel like I'm on the cusp of getting like repetitive stress injury from freaking years of working and typing, like my daytime job plus streaming all on a computer. For like, so I bought a mechanical keyboard. I like the way it sounded. I didn't feel like it was going to help me with the potential RSI, so I returned it. It was a Keychron Q10 Hall effect. Then I started going down the rabbit hole of split keyboards, ergonomic keyboards, and let me tell you, it is quite a rabbit hole. I looked at a few, like there's this one called Ergodox. There's an Ergodox Voyager, Moonlander. Those are like $300 or $400. There's a Digma Raise, which looks really nice, but that one is like $400 to $500 with all the accessories I would want. It's like $500. I settled on a compromise. I found this. There's this keyboard called it's an MD770. It's a Barocco MD770. I wanted it in white. I got a white one with RGB, and we will see. I opted for one. There was a newer one that like doesn't have as nice of features, but is wireless. It doesn't have the RGB, which I like, but it's wireless. And it doesn't have the mechanical switches I would want, but it was wireless. And I was like, I don't really need a wireless keyboard. I don't really like the fact that it's split already. The pieces move around enough, and the fact that there's a wire coming out of it, I don't think is really going to bother me. Not about that. But anyway, I ordered it today. It was the same price basically as the mechanical keyboard that I bought. It's around $120. Whereas the new one, the ones that are really have all the features. So one of the features that this one doesn't have is it doesn't have a ton of reprogrammability, but that's why I got this little macro pad. So I sort of got two devices instead of an all-in-one, which is fine, I think. All right, we'll be all in here with ace 4. Blind versus blind, we ship it. And we take it down. Need to grow our stack though in the grant. Over a raise here. I think this is like for sure a GTO jam, but when this player is short like this and they are very tight, I just don't think this range is weak, you know? I'll go to flop, top pair, good kicker. Making me feel brand new, more than the sunshine in my... Somehow we just win this pot, checks all the way down after we raised under the gun, and no, after they raised, then we defended. I don't even know what happened. I was big blind. Yeah, I was big blind. Queen Jack under the gun versus us in the big blind. Checks all the way down, and we win. One thing in the... Gonna have to have a little card funeral for our suited ace here. Goodbye, my love. But anyway, it's a split white keyboard. One of the features it doesn't have also is like, I wanted like sideways tent to the keyboard, because like this is supposed to be like more of a natural like inclination of your hands rather than like pronating them like this. So I'm looking at, some people use, there's like these MagSafe stands that people use that you can adhere to the sides of your keyboard and slant them the way you want. All right, this one's close, folks, but we are all in here. And we're all in here. And we're all in here. Okay, we're all in on our top 3 tables. This one's king queen versus ace king. I don't love this. Love to see a queen that's not the queen of diamonds. We're getting very specific now. Here we got queens versus ace queen. They flop an ace. That's also not cool. The ace king at least just got through. All right, let's re-enter both the $5 and the $50. Yay. Yeah, I mean, when they open to 5 big blinds, I think jamming 40 is totally fine. PKO, you're gonna get some real crazies that'll just fire it in there. Lord, when it rains, it pours. I'd have them down. What the fuck? Queens, ace 10, and 7s here. Queens take out 2. Flat here with 8s. Flop is queen, jack, 5. What? I gotta walk? I had aces. Well, they were a waste of time. She was wrong. What do we even beat? We beat 7s? We beat nothing, really. 7-5, I can beat that. I can beat that. Let's go. You could have bet at any time in that hand and I was folding, but thank goodness you didn't. Love passive players. We just take down with the 9-3-0 here. Raise the king nine. Raise here with ace king. Fucking deuces. Come on. Can't call here, sadly. I am just gonna jam here with ace king. Too many limpers, man. King, queen, and you jam 16. Yeah, let's go for it, I guess. We'll flip with sixes. King or a queen or a 10? Damn. Gotta try, I think. Three zero with ace nine. Raise it up. Or, sorry, c-betting here. Player calls. Check. Check. We can beat the sevens on that river. We love it. We love it. We love it. Back before you went away. Queen nine suited here. We raise. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check and hopefully win. Yay. Jack's here. I'll be all in. Doesn't matter what you do. We're calling. Jacks versus Queen 8 suited. Hold 68%. They do not runner me. We hold. Daddy gave me a name. We'll call here. Check. Check again. And check again. A6 is good. All right, all in here with ace king. Player immediately rejams on us for a little bit more. Ace king versus deuces. Flop a king. They river a deuce. Put me back in the $5 again. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Raise here with pocket fours. Folded the 3-bet squeeze. And the 4-bet jam. Goodbye. Kings and eights. Good time to fold fours, generally speaking. Generally speaking. Generally speaking, yes. Good time to fold fours. Queens here. Queens versus eights. For a big double. And we get that big double. This is LOL. All right, we're going to be going to the break in just a second, folks. We'll fold here to the gigantic 3-bet. Here we've got fives. Check here. All right, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think I got one too many buttons buttoned, in my opinion. I don't know. That doesn't look right either. Let's get back in the action. Ace queen suited here. Re-raise. Here we check back and win, right? Chop, same difference. Out of position here versus cutoff, we're gonna check. They check immediately. We're gonna check again. They check immediately. We're gonna check and win versus like ace 10. King queen, king 10, stuff like that. King 6, same diff. Pocket fours here, we flatten the cash. Not too interested in continuing on the ace-high board. We'll check back. We'll stab once. Guess if they're gonna check to me twice, I'll stab here. Well. Lucky me. When you stab, turn, and then river a set. Glorious! Well, I don't like the way that this turned out. We're checking river, folding river to any kind of aggression. Would love if you would check back. You ain't gonna. Three bet here with pocket kings. Here we're ISOing with pocket tens. Tens versus ace king and queen jack. Huge pot. Huge pot. Ace queen suited here. Sure. Ace queen versus ace 10. In the cash. We got them at least. That was a real piss off though, losing this one in the $20 uppercut. That was such a huge pot for bounty in a stack. $10 bounty even. Damn. We 3-bet the kings in the grand. Everybody folded. Raising here. They fold. Go and do what? Three bet here with ace queen of diamonds. Got you stuck on my body, on my body. Three deuce offsuit here. Flop a 3. Pocket 5s here. Whoops. Meant to make it 3 big blinds. We made it 2.5 instead. Somehow we win here at Jack 6. Ace 3 we raised here. Check back. No, I said it a million times. King Jack will raise it up in the Grant. Here in the Benjamin. Oh my. They're gonna click it on me. Yeah, King Queen, you got me. Yes! We had so many outs and we found one and we get paid by a hand that'll pay us off. It's 2 pair. Let's go. Betting here on river with 9-7. Here we've got King Queen. This didn't reopen the action, so we just have to flat. King Queen on 8-7-8 is not great. King on the river's pretty nice though. Bounty coming my way. Pair of 6s. Loses to a pair of queens here. They're sitting out here, so we raise and take. To the moon. Just on the fact that we can make a boat here, we'll call. Check. Check. Ace queen here, we jam over a raise. Let's raise here with ace queen suited. I'm a dangerous man. Money in my pocket. Keep up. Barrel turn and we take it down. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. What y'all trying to do? Everywhere I go, they be like, They be like. Raising here, 5 big blind splash pot. Raising with the ace queen. Five extra big blinds in the middle, and we've got top 2, folks. Take it down. Rings up to the moon. What y'all trying to do? 4-carat magic in the ace king here. All in here with 10-9 suited, called by ace-6. Gotta win a flip. Hit a 10 on the turn. 9 on the river. We make 2 pair. And then we eliminate a player. We're 10 of 22. Got ace-king. We don't just flat here. I don't think we are looking to be 3-bet jamming here, I think. No, actually, I'm going to call. I'm going to open myself up here a little bit. I'm going to call. If they want to jam, we're ready to tango. We call. It's ace-king versus 7-4. Fading 5s. All right, we win another pot. 9th of 21 now. I don't know why they... I mean, they only had 6 big blinds, but to ship it in with 7-4 seems a little odd. Not gonna lie. Hi, Duke. Better cheetah. Hello. Hello. Raise here with aces. Better cheetah. Hello. Hello. Aces, we take a flop 3 ways. 6, 8, 10. Thought about 3-betting here, but we decided to just check instead. Stab just gets rid of a lot of garbage here. Okay, small blind calls. That is a disaster. We just tried to stab. We absolutely give up now. You win, sir. Small blind calling is a nightmare. We have no chips, but we're all in here. King Jack gets the triple, quadruple up somewhere in there. More than quadruple up. We've got to go for it here. We've got to hope they have the other ace and not a flush draw. Instead, they have queen four. All right, that's not what we were hoping for, but we're glad it paid us off. They just folded a splash pot to this guy. They just gave him 3 big blinds. Come on now. It's easy with King 8-0. All right, we're gonna jam here, offer up our $10 bounty over the limp. We'll flip ace queen with 4s. Gotta win a flip. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There it is. There it is. Over 10 years have gone by. Up the living room. Played me boogie, woogie. I play you love songs. Say we're playing house. You still say. We're continuing bluffing here with 6-9, and we're gonna take it down. Love to see it. We're gonna see bet here. I don't think we need to bet much necessarily. There's a flush draw possible. Don't think we get paid by worse. Ooh, we chop. We could have maybe bet out the other ace. Probably not, though. Probably not. Let's 3-bet here with jacks in the cash game. We're on the bubble here. We're 29 of 29 with 27 paid in the Lincoln. I think we're in this one on 3 bullets, though. Probably. Yeah. So we need to get like 9th to actually break even. Come on. Raising here on the bubble. All right, we'll fold. $11 of 17 in the Grants. 7 of 36 in the Benjamin. Brothers or your sisters? Slot here with ace 4. Call here as well. Pocket 5's got me. All right, we'll be all in here on the bubble. 2 limpers, but pocket 8s are too good to just fold, I think. Even on the bubble. Bubble be damned, we're all in with 8-8. And we're going to be at risk. It's ace queen. Can we hold 55%? Not looking great as we see an ace. Spades are bad for us. We need an 8. That's not an 8. GG. We are going to bubble the $5 Lincoln. So I keep missing a click. Like I meant to click 3 times there. Or to click to 3 big blinds. We'll try limping here. We'll see what the short stack does. Fold to the raise. The min raise is scarier than a jam. Call the 3-bet here with ace 9 of hearts. Fold. All in here with ace jack. This player's been raising a ton. We run into it, but we're gonna steal those 3 big blinds a lot of the time, and that's what we're gonna do right there. We don't really give a, like, it's not a big deal to us to min cash this, right? You know what I mean? Want to get a bigger stack for bounties. My boo. Getting abused on the bubble here. Big stack, just shipping it in as they can do. Raise here. Uh, 15 big blind, $15 bounty. I think we call. We'll flip essentially 43% with King Jack of Spades. It's a pretty good board. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. There it is. Open ender and flush draw, and we get there. Are we free rolling this one yet? Yeah, we are. $25 locked up. Getting 3-bet here. We've got aces. We're going to 4-bet, as you might expect. They call with ace king. We're just fading deuces. I was targeting other overpairs, not ace king, because we blocked the fuck out of ace king. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of combos because it's a 2-card combo rather than a pair, but yeah, I didn't expect to get the call from ace king. I was not targeting that with the jam there on the flop. I was targeting 8s plus pocket pairs. Well played. Thank you. Boo-ba-doop, doo-ba-doop. On the bubble here. Switch to MTT. You can teach me how to Dougie. I'm the freaking man. Yes, I said it. I said it. All right, gotta sit down again. Dooba-doop, dooba-doop. Player all in for 6 here. We didn't go after it with the Jack 3 suited. This will break us through the bubble. If this player does not win, they are going to be at risk versus 2 others. Flop is 6-5-3, which is going to favor, I would think, these guys more than this guy, if I had to guess. But, you know, they might just have an overpair or whatever. It's aces. It's definitely an overpair. Ace-5 ISOs. Aces get the triple up. Leave a message at the tone. Raise it up here. Hang loose. Good evening. How's the poker treating you this evening? Money be okay? It's going all right. We got another good run going here in the $20 uppercut. We're in the top third of the Benjamin. Still a long ways to go, always in that one. And we're sweating the bubble in the Grant. So we're like on the cusp of goodness or even greatness tonight, but not quite there yet. Flush there. Do we just jam here? Nah. They're gonna be very tight. We want to hit first. Like, this is gonna be like a premium pair sometimes when they just raise. I love the way you move. That's not really the card we wanted on the turn. Like, we have a flush draw, yes. It's decent with a jack, but I'm not gonna call here. You big freak. We are 14 of 15 here. Chop chop. All right, folks. 4 of 14. Still here. Approaching the money. And we've got pocket jacks. Bow, 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 bow. Everybody folds. $14 of 14 with 13 paid in the grant. We're folding. She's my companion. Knows who I am. Never worry, now that is a lie. I think we fold the sixes here, but it's damn close. Yeah. Player doubles here, ace 7 through queen 6. Natalie loves to hunt a bounty. Flat pocket threes here. Can't flop a set to save my life recently. I feel like it's been several hands since I flopped a set. All right, folks, we are going to take this break in just a moment here. We got a cash game hand to play first, though. We're still on the bubble of the uppercut PKO. Raising here in the cash game. See bet. They fold. All right, we'll be right back. All right, folks. Not loving this, but we're still on the bubble here. 14 of 14. Player to our right is second shortest. Right here. Okay, sure. We folded a 10-4. We'll fold the Jack 4 similarly. apologize for picking up the stand. Promise you'll pay my burp. Taken for weakness. Let's raise here. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, 9's got there against Queen 10. Damn, a 10 on the river and we make the money. Damn it. We need somebody to get coolered. I'm not going with King 4 offsuit. God, these cards on the bubble have been so bad, dude. At ace deuce under the gun. Raising ace queen here. They 3-bet here. We called with King 10 of spades. Small 3-bet. We're gonna fold flop. We're gonna be under the gun here. Ace king it is. All right, this is a pretty clear one at least. We're gonna be all in here, folks. I'm all in with ace king for less than 5 big blinds. They're called by at least one player. We don't want the call from you. Go away. Go away, Franklin. You don't want the smoke, Franklin. Get out of here, Franklin. I don't want to have a three-way pot here. Go away. Thank you. All right, let's win a flip. Come on. Flip on the bubble with pocket sixes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. That's so important. Come on now. I can't believe sixes getting after us there. I can actually. I mean, we had no chips, but still. Moves us to 10 of 14. Come on. Everybody here, Jack 10 suited. This is the other table in the grant. Holding here, 11 of 14 now. Now the pressure gets on Fisher here a little bit. More than us. But obviously we still want to make some chips. We'd like the bubble to break so that we can make some chips. Will this be a jam? It's a pot bet. Ezra is all in and called. King Queen of Diamonds versus Jacks. The Jacks are not gonna hold. Bubble still continues. 2 opportunities for it to break so far, but it is not gone yet. Eight six just gonna be a fold for us. Let's raise here with 850. See bet on the king high board. Take it down. Second place here at 14. Back to our bubble sweat. And at the other table already finished. Flop a flush here. It's like I honestly have so much that like I don't think we get called by worse. We have the king and the 10. Are we trying to get called by the 9 of diamonds? It's not gonna happen with this kind of player. Thank you. Raise here with ace jack. Raise and take. We want a shot at this Natalie bounty. My god. 2750 injected into my veins. Ace king here. You got aces? Call with ace queen. Call with ace jack. They're out of there. Still, the bubble continues here. Still we fold. We're 12 of 14. Fisher with 4 big blinds under the gun. Folds. Let's get on your body. I bet you it's expensive. Race here with Ace King O. 3 betting. I mean, if it folds to us and they jam, we have to call, which is asinine, but don't fold. Don't do this to me. Thank you. All in here. Ace 8 suited. Losing here with queens. Raise here with Ace 4. Check. Fold. Let's bet here with King 9 of spades. Still on the bubble here, player with 2 big blinds. Will they stick them in? No, not yet. Da, 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 da. This is what you do. Let's raise here. This player's literally just gonna get blinded all in here, well, like, and make me bleed out as a result. Suggest little nice things I should do. Got Queen 9 here. Now we got to be cognizant of the fact that 7-5 gets here, 10 Jack gets here. We don't have a nutted hand here. We have a strong hand with top 2 here. But we do not have a nutted hand. Queen's here versus King 9. King 9 all in at risk. And we are finally going to break the bubble. Sorry, that was this one. We are finally going to break the bubble in the uppercut, at least. After sweating 2 bubbles forever, we finally break one, and we pick up pocket 10s. Raise the pocket 10s. Calling these jams for sure. I shan't be folding, sir. All right. Still second place here. this point, see what the situation's out of control. Never meant to hurt her, but I gotta let her go. C-betting here after raising pre. Blind just folds. Our beautiful draw evaporates. It's okay. Oh, you make. Ace 6 versus Queen 3 to break the bubble here. Queen on the flop. 10. Ace. Queen on the river as well. Good God. It's torturous, man. Just well played. LOL. I fold. It's absurd, man. The length of this bubble is madness. Can't risk it. Can't jam. Stack's too big. They can just dust it off. Player at the other table now has one big blind in, 2.7 behind. What you want to do with your life? Will they ship it in? No. Fold our ace 6 here. Player raised. Hang on. King 7 could eliminate King Queen here. 7 on the flop. Is it finally happening? Let's go. Finally, the bubble breaks. We've locked up $86. On two $50 bullets, mind you. And we'll jam here. Good luck us. All in with ace 4 of diamonds. We get it through. Are you kidding me? We're all in here in the Benjamin. And we're all in over the top here with ace 9. Ace Jack versus Queen Jack here. Another bounty claimed by Natalie. King Queen, we jam in the Benjamin. I would not re-enter at this late hour. So we jam ace 9. We're flipping with 3s here. Our fellow short stack who's been on the bubble with us so long. We've got the ace 9 versus their 3s. A diamond, an ace, or a 9. So somehow we lose a pot. But we're still not out. $980. I think I'd rather jam this than the next one. We'll take the 980. If we get called by ace X, it's gonna be unlikely to be like ace 9, ace 8. Might have live cards versus ace X, king queen, etc. And we're ISO jamming here. It's 10s versus aces, though. Need a 10. We found one, but they found an ace. No quads for us. 9-8. We got a chance. We have more than a chance. We have ourselves a triple up. We're still alive. A comeback, baby. Here we go. Gotta fold the jack 8. See what here with queens? They call. Fold the queens. Too much we lose to. We tried limping here. We're gonna limp fold the 7-6 though. We didn't want to call a jam. We wanted to see a flop. Cause no one likes to be let down. Raise the ace queen, they fold. Hunger sees it with her sleeping eyes and well, it might not work because of other ties and I know she usually has some ace 10 here, all in at risk versus king queen. Player finally eliminated. We outlasted Fisher, folks. We did it. We're 11-12. I don't think ace 6 is going to be a jam here. I do think this is going to be a call off with ace 8 here. We're ahead of king 10. Can we hold? Probably not. Probably not when they flop top 2. All right, that's a big one. It's hard to come back from now. That was a big sort of watershed point for the run here. King 10 suited will be us all in. Well, probably. I don't think this player is raising worse, honestly. Maybe we should still jam anyway, but we're gonna bide our time if we can just a little bit. Holding here the 8-5, we're back down to 6 big blinds. King 9 versus King Jack. The King Jack is the one at risk. No, wow, they chop it up. 6s and kings with an ace kicker. That'll piss you off if you got King Jack there. Speaking of King Jack versus Ace Jack here. Ace Jack is gonna secure the double. We fold a King 9 or a King 8 this time. 12-12 now. Even after all those silly things you do, oh, 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 please, please, please don't, please, please don't drag me, please. Up here we got 10-9 versus Ace-10 for another elimination. Player gone. Here we see a blind versus blind jam. Get through. We're now 11 of 11. There's a ladder for 10th place, which would get us to 96-92. We're going to need to be all in here with pocket sevens, I believe. Yep, good luck us. Pocket sevens, we're all in. Versus Ace-5, we're looking to hold. Hearts are okay. Hearts are okay. Three bet eights here. We'll see bet on ace, king, jack. I would have bet out hands like ours. We're all in here in the Benjamin. Oh my gosh, the jam 15. Still got a call though. King, queen suited. We're all in at risk. We're slightly better than king, queen offsuit. Well, depends on the turn. No clubs, no clubs. That's when you hit him with the few. Fold. Damn it. Get out of here. Nine, 8, we fold. 5 of 11 here. Remember when we wanted a shot at this bounty? Well, we still could get in striking distance. I thought they had a lot more chips now. Not really. Ace king versus ace jack. This is for a ladder for us if the ace king holds. Well, no ladder for us. We can take a walk here in the uppercut. Tens beat aces. That's his ladder for us as well. Well, no ladder for us. Ace 4 here. We get to ISO a bounty with ace 4. Ace king waiting in the wings. That's funny. This player has no chips. They have ace king. Give me a 4. Cuatro. Cuatro. Nice hand. Nice hand. Pretty sick that they just wake up with ace king at the very perfect opportunity to scoop a nice bounty for themselves. We got the ladder we were waiting for, so here we are, all in with 10-8-0. Stabbing here with jack 10. Okay, I give up. Jack's good, right? Oh, queens? What the fuck? What the fuck? Didn't even raise pre. What the hell? I didn't get my ladder? I thought we had 10 left. What the fuck? I finished 11th. Okay, well. Anyway. I thought there were 10 left. I thought we had secured that ladder. Now you're scared. Your 2 pairs no good because there's a straight draw on the board. Don't bet. Don't bet. You should not bet. Don't bet. Don't bet. Don't bet. You're a son of a bitch. I'm gonna fold, I guess. Ace 10 of spades, we got a call here. Ace 10 versus ace 9 is a good spot. Hold. Beauty. Important pot. Ace 9 here, we're gonna jam over the limp. Complete with queen 6. We'll bet once. We would bet again. I'm not saying we would only bet once. 9 to the set on the river after the ace king flops the top pair. 19 of 29 in the Benjamin. 13 places paid tonight in this one. Can't go after the pretty big bounty here, sadly. Oops, it's this one. You know what, let's move that over, actually. That's a good idea. We're down to 4 tables. What were those hands? Queens and 7s. Queens get the double for Mackenzie through Ethan. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna go for the ISO. I feel like it's just too obvious. This guy gets to just check. And that's 7-8 versus 7-4. Chops. Oh my god. Ethan won. That's great for us. Holy shit. Try limping here. Fair enough. Should know we probably never get away with this, but if there's a very small chance. The spite fold. Well played. Hit him with the well played for the spite fold. All right, we got a call with the ISO coming in. This is worth $23. If you jam, I'm calling. I'm not going anywhere. You can't push me out here. Wow, we just get a free shot with ace 4 versus queen 9. Hold. No, ace. Barry, where are you? Jesus, he can't be killed. Okay, at least they act before us because we're in the blinds. You don't want to jam here because you don't want to make him fold. Can I make you fold, or do I just call? I think you're going to be doing this so goddamn wide that I'm going to jam. And we got a big flip here. Ace king with 5s. Ace on the turn for us in the Benjamin. No 5 found. King 9 here. We ISO. We're ahead 58% versus queen jack. Hold. No! He seriously can't be killed. Like, what the fuck is happening? We're gonna ISO again here. Ace 3, we ISO. Ace 3 versus King Jack and 10-9. This is the tournament. If we get a diamond, give me a diamond. They made a boat. They made a boat and knocked us both out. We're gonna finish in 8th here. Disappointing, but I think we played that perfectly all the way down the line. It is what it is. Just the cards didn't fall for us. Even a beautiful, even though they hit 2 pair, it was like we still had outs after this flop, but just iced us on the turn. Well played, Natalie. So we're gonna get 8th. Oh, we got 7th. We got another ladder. Another player was knocked out of the other table. We got another little $7 ladder. So we got $53 on our $20 entry, including $25 in bounties. Man, we had so many chances in that fucking tournament that didn't work out for us. I feel like I flipped for so many bounties. We still got some. We still did okay. Guys, I think I might just wrap here. I am still in the Benjamin, but I've kind of got a long day of work tomorrow, and it is just the one tournament. It's going to take a while. I've been streaming for a bit. I think I'm going to end it here. But if I final table the Benjamin, we might kick the stream back up. It is the biggest tournament of the night, but it's also the only thing I've got left. So, we are just going to call it here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Let me see what we ended up sitting at tonight. As of right now, on the session, yeah, we're down like $12 on this session. So like, if we cash in the Benjamin, that's the profit. Whatever we get in the Benjamin, that's the profit. If we don't cash, it's a roughly break-even session. Thanks so much for watching it. I believe we're gonna be over on Nio's channel, dual streaming tomorrow night. The dual stream's coming back. Look for the announcement in the Discord, on Twitter, etc. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. And yeah, over at twitch.tv/Nio1 tomorrow. Good night. Peace.